I hope you're all doing well. Today in my kitchen, let's do together coconut biscuit. Christmas time and lot of varieties of cookies, and here we go with my one kind of a coconut biscuit what we make at home regularly. Goes well with tea, coffee, anything which you can enjoy it with. Okay. Show you how it is behind. See, so golden like and so nicely it has come out. I'm sure you can make this very easily at your house. Let's have a look at the ingredients. I have taken here half cup of the powdered sugar. Okay, use confectionery sugars also is enough, it's fine. Half cup of soft butter. I will need half teaspoon of the vanilla powder, half teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, I am adding all of that to the flour here. 1 cup of the all-purpose flour, half cup of the desiccated coconut. Depending on the consistency of the dough what you are making, we might need 2 to 3 tablespoons of the milk. That's all we will need. So first what I am going to do is make this nice creamy. While you're creaming the ingredients, just take about 1 tablespoon of the desiccated coconut and keep aside. The rest everything, once this is mixed well, we will add slowly. Once it's creamy, add in the flour, coconut, everything and mix it well. Okay. When you're making a soft dough, if you feel there is no moisture to make it a soft dough like, that time you will add in the milk. It's nice soft dough. Just going to keep it this into the fridge for about 5 to 10 minutes, then start working on it. Heat the oven at 170 degrees. In the meanwhile, I am taking one small ball like this. Keep it between your hand. Okay, just press it, make like this. Okay, and then roll it in the coconut, and then put it into your parchment paper where you are ready to bake. Let's roll all of them. I have rolled all of them here. I've got about 4, 8, 10, 11 of them I have got. Now I'm going to put this into a preheated oven at 170 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. So keep in mind, maybe anything will happen between 12 and 15 minutes. So let's start baking. Now we have made the crunchy and very nice coconut cookies. Try making, you will really enjoy this. Happy baking and happy eating. Bye. I want to say when you all are making the cookies, when it is 15 minutes and when you touch the cookie will be still soft. Don't get worried, as it settles down in the rack it will become firm. Do not keep the temperature more than 180 degrees and then try to think that the cookie is not cooked and let's put it on high and then try making. Then what happens, the cookies at the back will turn out to be very, very dark brown. Like, see how each cookies have got, you see the color. So cooking in a low level of heat is very, very important for the cookie. Okay, and even don't take very big ball of the dough when you're making the cookies. If you are a starter, try with a small bowl kind of a ball and then flatten it up, and don't flatten it up too much, because what happens is when the cookie is getting cooked, it just tends to fluff up and then it becomes little more bigger than what you put in the tray in the beginning. When you keep, you will feel the cookie is a little small, but when it's getting baking, it will enlarge its size little more. Then there's one more thing you have to be careful. Leave space between each cookies what you keep, because as you are baking, the cookies tend to grow up little more. That is, it will become little more big because of the baking powder what we have put. So don't keep it overcrowded, so they won't have place to develop into a little more bigger size of what we have kept the cookies to. It won't become very big, but it will just fluff up, you know, that is why. So these are the basic things that you have to, and use powdered sugar, and ensure that you beat the butter and sugar, very, very important. If the dough is very hard, as I said, you can use 1 or 2 tablespoons of milk and bring it to a nice thick consistency. For example, if you after adding by mistake, if you added 1 or 2 tablespoons of milk and you feel your dough has become very watery, not very watery like you cannot add flour back, it is little watery it has become. In that case, what you do is put it into the fridge little more longer than 15 minutes, keep for about 30 minutes. What happens is the butter will tend to become little hard and it will be easy for you to work on it. But do not make your dough more than our paratha size. When we are making the dough for paratha, how do we keep it medium sized? How soft we keep it should be like that. Do not make it very watery like. In between the paratha dough and the normal chapati dough, the dough should be like that, okay? Now 15 minutes, I have off the flame and I have off the oven and I have let it to cool down completely in the rack there itself.